Well, hello everyone, welcome to another video. It is me, Desiree, and I have been inspired by Trixie Mattel. I was watching one of her videos the other day and it was like a get ready with me and go video. So she was getting ready and then for a reason and then was doing a little tiny bit of footage at the end of the video about what she was getting ready for. And I kind of wanted to do that today. I was just about to get ready to leave the house and I thought I would get ready on camera, show you what I'm using, putting on my makeup, and then I'll do a little bit of like a vlog type thing at the end of the video on what I'm getting ready for. And I'm just getting ready to leave the house to go plant shopping. A couple of nurseries opened up near me. They opened up for the season, not necessarily they're new. But I'm gonna go pick out some plants, I think. So I just wanted to get ready, and I think I want to use one of these new ColourPop palettes that I got. I bought the Darth Vader palette, the Mandalorian palette, this C-3po palette, but then I also bought this one called Glow Getter, and they were doing like a big sale on their website, and that's why I bought all of these. This one, okay, this one looks really pretty, but it looks like it's gonna be, I don't know, a lot of greens and yellows and stuff, but it's not. It looks like this. Isn't that weird? That's not what I pictured with the packaging. That one's not really doing it for me right now. Let's see. Oh no, you know what? I want to use this one. I want to use the C-3po one because this one has a lot of like really pretty golds and yellows in it. Oh yeah, that is a plant shopping palette if I've ever seen one. This kind of looks like their Honey palette. Does it? Or am I making that up? Okay, let me show you the insides of the other palettes since we're here and I'm already opening all of them. The Darth Vader one is really cool. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. And then look at that. So pretty and like smoky, lots of shimmers in there. And I just love that pop of that red. It's super cool. And then this is the Mandalorian palette. It's kind of similar to the Darth Vader one, I think, with a lot of like darker colors. But really pretty. I love the themes of these. You know, it definitely goes with the packaging. Like that yellow kind of pop in the helmet is in the palette right there. Really like that. But I think I'm gonna go with this yellowy gold one. Yeah, let's go with that one.
And there's brushes. I did get the entire collection out. I accidentally ordered. So I'm gonna go shave because look at.
I do already have on eye primer. Look at that brush I just pulled out. Already has yellow eyeshadow on it. So I'm just gonna use that one. I did already put on eye primer. And I'm gonna kind of just dip around in the palette. I feel like it's gonna give me some fallout, so I'm gonna do my eyes first. I almost didn't even want to use these because they're so pretty. This brush is so scratchy. I think I'm kind of growing out of these brushes, these Morphe ones. I've been using these for a really long time. This is the M441, and then I have a smaller one that I really, really love. But they're just, I feel a little too scratchy for me now. I don't know why. But I usually really love a scratchy brush or something that has a little more, I don't know, just scratchiness to it, because I feel like it picks up the powder better and it moves it around my eye area a little better and helps it blend. And sometimes I find like the brushes that are really soft, they kind of just, the brush just moves around and doesn't move the powder around. And that's really why I love these ones so much. But now that, lately when I've been using them, lately when I use them, they just feel like rough, really, really rough. So I feel like their days might be numbered. That yellow is not as yellow as I wanted it to be. Like it kind of just looks fine. Not as bright as I wanted it to be. Like I thought it was going to be like super bright yellow. But that's okay. I'm going to go with this one in the corner. I'm gonna go with that one in the corner called Companion. Well, someone outside is doing a chainsaw or they're cutting down a tree or something. Not sure if you can hear it, but if you can, that's what that is. I have a feeling that I'm gonna do this video and I'm gonna completely forget to film anything when we get to the plant store. And then this will just end up being a get ready with me video instead of get ready and go. You know, I kind of really like those two colors together. It's this one up here called Tatooine and then the one here on the bottom called Companion. This one is such a pretty color. It's like yellow, but like that mustardy, like brown color. It's really nice, but it has a lot of yellow to it. Ooh, I'm gonna do a little bit of the darker one. I need to wash these brushes so badly. I don't know what it is about this house, but for some reason I don't like washing my brushes at the sink. I don't know what it is. Ooh, look at that one called 6 Million. That one looks like it has some shimmer to it. Oh, it's not what I thought. That's a really pretty color. It has a little bit of like a sparkle to it that I thought was gonna be more of like a shifty kind of thing, but it's barely noticeable in the swatch. I'm just gonna go with that darker one there. Ooh, that's a soft one. Oh, this is that other Morphe brush, the M514. It's like a smaller one. I really like this brush a lot. This is one I probably will still continue to use because it's great for the outer corner, especially if you have like a deep set socket like I do. It kind of fits, at least in my eye shape, perfectly and gets the shadow right where I want it. But it is a little bit on the scratchy side. And then having like a deep socket and then also just like kind of hooded-ish eyes, just like a lot of eyelid skin and stuff going on. I kind of have to put on eyeshadow like this. And then I have to like relax my face and see if I can even see it. And sometimes when I put that darkness in the outer corner, I can't really see it afterwards. You know what I mean? This is a really, really soft shade. Like it's falling all over the palette and everything. I kind of want to use this one called Droid. Ooh, that's pretty. That's a pretty shimmer. Ooh, I want to go with that one. I do want to do like a bright pop on the inner corner, and there's one in here that I think would work nice for that. But let me clean up some of this fallout. I'm gonna use the Revlon Illuminance Skin Caring Foundation. I did do a whole review on this and my opinion has changed a little bit. So if you use one pump of this, I find it's very sheer, very like tinted moisturizer. And I didn't like layering it with another pump. It just feels like too heavy, too moisturizing, just not very good on the skin. But you know what I did realize I like is 2 pumps right away. And I rarely do that with foundation. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps and I love the way that this looks. It's weird because 1 pump layered on top of each other does not look good, but 2 pumps right away looks awesome. And I've really, really been liking this a lot. Blend it in with my beauty blender. It's just a really pretty skin-like, but like healthy glow. Like you just put on your skincare, you're hydrated. Really, really pretty effect on the skin. I like it a lot. So there it is, all blended out. I just really love the effect of it with 2 pumps right away. I don't know, I'm really loving it. Concealer, of course, I gotta use my Kulfi Main Match Concealer. This is just my baby. I love this so much. It has replaced all of my favorite under eye concealers, like all of them. I think it's just the absolute best. I do enjoy the other ones still, like the Maybelline Master Conceal, the Tarte CC Under Eye Corrector. But if I could only pick one, I would pick this over all of those. And it's crazy because the Tarte one has been a holy grail for years and years. And now this one has swooped in and just taken over. I love everything about it, from the texture to the way it looks, the wear time. It doesn't crease on the under eyes. It wears all day. It's moisturizing, but it dries down. It's amazing. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. And it's a great price. And it lasted a long time. I bought one of these tubes last year, and I want to say it lasts like 10 months or something. Like, I used it a lot, almost every day. And then on the face, I'm going to use the Dior Backstage Flash Perfecting Concealer. This is another one I really enjoy. I actually really like this one on the under eyes too. But again, if I could only pick one, I'm picking Kulfi all day. I do love the wand on this though. It's like a little paintbrush type of wand, so it's great for the under eyes, great to get in that inner corner. This is a good one. Okay, a powder that I cannot put down. I absolutely love the Hard Candy Chilling Wonder Sheer Envy Loose Powder. Oh my god, my hand is itching so bad and I was trying to ignore it. Okay. Anyway, I love this so much. So I have been trying to get this powder for about a year, and they only sell this at Walmart. And I guess I just don't go to Walmart that often, like really for anything. I usually just go to look at plants and to see if they have any new makeup. But anyway, they finally had it in stock. It's really good. It doesn't have any sort of chilling properties to it, kind of at all. It just feels like a nice lightweight powder. But I want you to see, look how glossy my skin looks right now. It's very tacky and dewy as well, obviously. This powder is gonna take all of that away, but not make it look flat. It's so amazing. Look how it took away all of that super tacky glossiness, but it doesn't look powdery or heavy. This is just one of the best loose powders I have ever used. I wanna wear it every single day. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting a dab with my brush and I'm pushing it in the lid like this. That way it kind of works into the brush. And then just patting it all over my face. So it really sets that foundation. And once I put on some setting spray, the skin will come back to life, but the powder really just like holds everything in place. I love it so much. And even up close, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't look powdery, and I feel like I'm using a lot of it as well. Little on the neck just so the bronzer goes on nice and smooth. I love this. I absolutely love this powder. I'm so glad it was worth the wait because, like I said, it took me a year to find it. You know, I've been kind of like underwhelmed by my bronzers lately. None of them are really like doing anything for me. I don't want to use that. Let's use this. This is the Ulta Beauty Faux Glow Matte Bronzer. I haven't used this in a while. I feel like it might be the brushes that I'm using that are kind of like just not putting the bronzer where I want. I'm just not like loving powder bronzer right now. Like I've been using the CYO one that I've been shopping my stash for, and I think it's gotta be the brush. I don't know. I just don't love it like I used to. Maybe it's also because I'm loving the NARS cream bronzer so much and loving that brush that I'm using with it, and it kind of puts the bronzer exactly where I want. Maybe that's it. Maybe I'm just liking that one so much that it's kind of making everything else seem underwhelming. I love it. I haven't used this in a long time. You know what? I honestly forgot it was in there until I pulled it out just now. Okay, blush. I have to. Where is it? I just said I have to use it and I lost it. Is it this? Yes. Okay, this is from Tom Ford. I bought this in Palm Springs when I was on vacation. This is the Sheer Cheek Duo in the shade Eclat Nude. So beautiful. Look at that. It's so pretty. So this is like two little blush stripes. They're really glowy. And as you can see, maybe because of all the outside packaging, I think both of these blended together is the best way to use these. Because although they're kind of pretty on their own, they take forever to build up. They are really sheer, just like the name suggests. But blended together like this, like it's one color, looks so pretty on the skin. It's very like a sunburnt kind of color. And I do find this works best with stamping it like this. I find that if I blend it this way, it completely disappears. It's the weirdest thing. But I think it's so pretty, just like a sunburnt look. I really, really like it a lot. So this is definitely a standout right now. What kind of highlight do I feel like wearing? Let's see. What haven't I used in a while? What would kind of go with this like sunburn red kind of blush? You know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use my Tom Ford blush and my Dollar Tree highlighter. Let's do it. Why not? I love this one too. This is the Ioni highlighter that I got at the Dollar Tree. I love it. You do have to kind of scrub in here a little bit, probably because it has hard pan, because I tried to swatch it. I heard if you use tape that it'll take off the hard pan. I mean, look at that. Look at that highlighter. It's so beautiful. For $1.25, get out of town. Love it. Love it so much. Gonna use Rimmel Kind and Free Brow Definer. I've really been loving this brow pencil a lot. I have been on the hunt for that Kind and Free tinted moisturizer, but I haven't found it anywhere. So if you have that or you've seen somebody finding it, tell me where, because I want to try it so badly. One thing I wish Rimmel would bring back is the Lasting Finish foundation. I wonder if they still sell it, it's just not in the United States. Because that was the best foundation on the planet. So of course it got discontinued. They did try to redo it, like with that Lasting Finish breathable one. I guess that one wasn't as popular either because they also took it out of the store. I'm gonna use the NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Mascara. I just love this stuff so much. I really appreciate how quickly it dries too, because after I put on any gel, whatever gel I'm using, I do go back with powder and kind of make them look more of a shape that I like. I kind of like that one though. But this one dries really fast, so I can go right away, almost like within a minute, back with powder. All right, let's finish up the eyes. What brushes was I using? I'm gonna do a little bit more yellow right here in the inner corner, just to kind of fix whatever the concealer kind of covered up. Lower lash line, I'm gonna use that one on the bottom corner, Companion. I just think that shade is so pretty. It kind of looks like a little bit darker take on Paper Tiger, which is a yellow they had that I loved so much. But it has that same kind of tone. I can't tell what it's called. Yeah, Programming, I think, the darker one. Just a little on the outer corner. That's so pigmented. Like almost too much. Okay, and then this one here called Bolt. This is, oh, that's a Super Shock shade. One of their putty kind of textures. I don't know if that's gonna work for what I wanted then, because I wanted it as like an inner corner pop. That one right there. But usually, in my experience, the Super Shock shades don't pick up that well on a brush, and they don't usually pop that much on the inner corner. At least not for what I wanted, you know? Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna eat my words. That's pretty. Looks nice. Do you see that little inner corner pop there? Ooh, okay, love it. Let's fix these brows. I'm just gonna put a little more powder now that gel is dried, because I do like them a little fuller and thicker, especially on the top. So I always go back with powder to kind of fill them in a little bit more. There we go. Setting spray. I'm actually using the Hard Candy Sheer Envy Stay and Slay setting spray. I bought this a long time ago, sometime last year, but the sprayer is really, really bad, so I never used it. But I recently finished up the Urban Decay All Nighter Mini, and I poured that in here, so let's use this. One thing about the hard candy one, it's very wet. It's a very wet setting spray. I know they're all wet because they're liquid, but some of them dry really quickly. And this one I can still feel this whole part of my face is really wet. But setting spray really brings the makeup back to life because that powder, you know, it sucks up all the moisture without making me look super flat, but there's something about setting spray that really just, it brings the skin back to life, you know? Almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done, almost done. Okay, mascara. I'm using the same two that I cannot stop using. The Sky High, Maybelline Sky High on the lower lashes. Then I'm going to use the Maybelline Sky High primer. But a mascara I really enjoyed lately is the One Size Fantasize. This is just a little mini. I've had that for a long, long time. And I kind of forgot about it. Because I think, if my memory serves me correctly, it flaked a lot. But now that I used it with the primer, it doesn't flake at all. Little primer. Every time I use this, I always forget it's not mascara because I keep wanting to build it up and build it up. Which I guess you could wear it as like a natural looking mascara. But I find as using it as a mascara, it just really transfers a lot. And then this is the One Size mascara. I think it's really good, but sometimes with like small sizes like this, the wand is a little too short and like the lid touches my skin because I'm trying to get the mascara wand as close to the lashes as possible. Like they could have made it a little bit longer, but I think they were mostly trying to make it look cute and like little stubby. But I really, really liked this mascara a lot with the primer. It made my lashes look so fake. I loved it. I also feel like this mascara just builds and builds and builds, and it never gets clumpy or sticky. Oops, touched my skin right there. It never gets clumpy or sticky or like pushes all your lashes together. It also might be the wand, but the mascara is really, really good. And I feel like the primer helps it build a lot more, and I think it helps it be a little less flaky because I don't notice any flakes with this when I've been using it with the primer, but when I don't use it with primer, Flake City, man. Flake City, man. Flake City. Cool. That's it. That's my going plant shopping look. I love this blush. Like I can't stop looking at it. It just looks sunburned and I think it's so pretty. This is super pretty. I like it a lot. But that is it. I am on my way to go plant shopping. So if you were here for the makeup, that's it. That's the end. If you want to see a little bit about what I'm getting up to afterwards, stay tuned. here's what I bought. It was a beautiful, beautiful day today. It still is a beautiful day. It's only like 3:30 right now. It was really hot. Probably, it felt like 70 degrees out there. But we stopped at 2 stores. I just want to show you what I got real quick. I got this. This is an outdoor plant from Proven Winners, and it's called Silver Bullet. It looks, oh no, Artemisia. So I wanted one of these last year and I didn't buy it. It's got these really pretty like silvery green leaves with a little bit of like a soft fuzziness to it. This is an outdoor plant. I cannot wait to plant this. It's gonna be so pretty. And then I found this and I freaked out. I know there isn't a lot of overlap with my beauty channel and my houseplants channel, but I'm gonna show you what I bought anyway. This is from Monrovia and it's a silver sword philodendron and it was only $24.99. I know my grandma's gonna laugh at me because I always say like, it was only $100. It was such a good deal. But this was 25 bucks and this is a really good price for this plant. Usually they're really expensive and I saw one there that was not even as big and full as this just about a month, maybe 2 months ago, and it was $60. So to see this, I was so excited. But anyways, that is what I bought. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I would love to do more of these. Like, I'm taking a page out of Trixie's book though. It's like, get ready and then go with me somewhere. And if you like these videos, let me know. I can add a little bit more vlog stuff at the end of the video. You know, I don't know. Just trying something different. But that is it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will see you later in another video. Goodbye.